Nobody is talking about this part of the budget bill, which is that Trump and his Republicans have drastically reduced how much you can take out in student loans. So let's talk about how this plays out for medical students. So starting in July of next year, med students can only take out $200,000 in loans for their entirety of med school. And you might say that sounds like a lot, but it's not, because the average total cost of med school is over $238,000, and that doesn't even include living expenses. That's just tuition. And we need that because we aren't working or making money when we're in med school. So for example, I went to Tulane University, and currently the cost of tuition per year is $79,000, which is that much over 4 years, which is $119,000 less than what Trump and his Republicans say they will allow us to take out in loans. Now, unlike Trump and a lot of his billionaire friends, I paid for med school all by myself. I didn't come from money. So if I didn't have my loans, I would not have been able to go, which is why many med students and future med students are freaking out. And guess what? We already have a shortage of doctors, so this cap is only going to lead to fewer people going into medicine, and we might have a shortage of about 86,000 physicians in 2036. How is that making America healthy again? Now, to play devil's advocate, some of these Republicans have said, well, the cost of school is artificially inflated because they know their students will get aid, so it's going to lead to a decrease in tuition. And maybe that will happen, but do you think it's going to happen soon enough that students who are applying in the first few years are going to be able to apply? No, you're going to have a huge gap, a shortage, and people who deserve to go to school, who are really smart, who could get in, aren't going to be able to, and it's just going to get worse. Not enough people are talking about this part of Trump's terrible budget bill, but now that you know, tell others, even your Republican friends and family members, and be like, oh wait, this is a good thing. And call your senators and your congresspeople and say that you are not okay with this. They have to hear from us. We cannot give up, because it makes a difference when they realize they might lose their seat in their next election because they tried to pull this over our eyes.